Hello out there in the Akashic Academy on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, you're watching a replay. Welcome to Synchronized Breathing. My name is Emily Harrison. I am the founder and director here inside the Akashic Academy, where we are an online mystery school designed to support the maximum growth of our light workers on the planet. Of course, when we start the awakening process and we begin to realize the synchronicity, realize our powers, our gifts, our skills, and we learn to step into them, that's just the jumping off point. As a lot of my ladies who are coming in right now will tell you, Sonia's here, Kelly, Mama Bree, Kinzel, Michelle is in the house. We'll have some men joining us soon, but yes, that goddess energy does tend to be a lot of the representation that shows up to share this kind of mystical, magical energy. But of course, there are the greats as well. And as soon as I start talking about the men, here comes Dallas Crutchfield in the house. There are some really cool young, hip dude energy healers that are bringing through the information. As of course, you know, most of the show hosts here that work with us at the Academy are women, but then we've got our cool dudes that are part of our sharing and expansion here. So definitely holding the space for men, women, all of us alike. Eventually we will merge that gender thing anyway and have a balance of masculine and feminine energy. But since it is the divine feminine that is coming alive right now, coming back into balance in our collective society, then we tend to see a lot of that magical energy obviously showing up through the women. It makes sense. So I'm really excited for all of you guys who are coming into this space. It's one of my awesome sisters who is here right now, Mama Bree, Brianna. If you guys don't know Mama Bree, make sure you check her out. She does awesome videos and really has an energy and a presence that will put you at peace. And when we're at that state of peace, we can receive messages, and the way she brings the messages through are really powerful. Her channeling's getting even more and more powerful. And Mama Bree, she was the one who let me know this morning that there's a lot of solar activity. There's a lot, actually space storm activity going on right now. I hadn't yet tuned into this space storm activity because things have been very big and expansive and booming around here at the Academy. And I've been just keeping up with all of that growth. Wanda's in the house. Hi, Wanda. Wanda is a new member and a big winner of our event last week. She won an Akashic recalibration session, which is awesome. Yeah, so Mama Bree was sharing with me about the space storms coming in. And as soon as she brought that into my awareness, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because my energy had been low. Like, I was excited to get in here and come to work this morning. But seriously, from waking up to getting ready to getting into my office, it was like I was walking through mud. I just felt very, very tired. I felt very cloudy. And I'm noticing that many of the people that I have been talking to, because there's been a lot of expansion of personal one-on-one opportunities to connect with each of you guys. The students who I'm working with in the Akashic Records are growing. Those of you who are reaching out to book one-on-one sessions are growing. Those of you who are reaching out to get on my schedule for a free chat, talk about the Akashic Records, that's growing. So all of these opportunities for me to be in that personal connection and relationship with people have actually taken up so much time that I wasn't really even aware this space storm was going on. But now I'm aware. I started feeling it in my energy field. Many of you guys who I've been connecting with more deeply have been experiencing intensity. Okay, you're either experiencing intensity as anything in your life that does not resonate to peace, love, and joy is breaking down. And that shit ain't pretty sometimes, folks, right? Even though we want to align to a life where we experience peace, love, and joy at all times, a lot of stuff in our current life that we're connected to, that we're hooked on, that we're still feeding from, whatever it is that you want to look at that. Some of that stuff, as it begins to fall away, that doesn't feel good. If something is triggering you and a relationship is triggering you and it falls away, sometimes that one's easy to walk away from. You're like, good, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. But sometimes things that fall away from our life that aren't actually good for us are feeding some kind of subconscious belief or paradigm in us. And so when the old falls away and it comes to the surface, generally the chip blows up in your face and you're like, that's when you call Emily, why did this all happen, right? So I'm seeing a lot of that energy. I'm also seeing a lot of you guys who are, and Katie says her third job closed, which was a blessing in disguise. Yeah, my firing from the bold and the beautiful was definitely a blessing in disguise, but it sucked when it happened, I gotta say. Many of you are expanding in the area of your careers, your mission, your skills. You're experiencing big expansion that also brings up our fear and puts our fear right smack in front of us. So that's the similarity or the synchronicity of this energy that's coming in with this space storm that I'm seeing in the people that I'm working with and in myself. And that is that it's intense, it's big. But there's either a breaking down of the old that's bringing up fear for you, or there's a huge expansion into the new, which again, bringing up areas where we can just simply breathe into it. Now, you might be feeling areas of expansion and feeling pretty darn confident in most of the expansion that you're doing. All right, you may only have a little bitty bit of fear in there, but regardless of how much we have, we can do techniques like this, coming together and simply breathing into that space, okay? Whatever fear is being brought up in you right now, I just want you to breathe into it. All right, so give yourself just a moment to allow yourself to get clear about what fears are coming up. So many times we spend chasing away the fears. Let's just create some space for them today. And we're going to breathe the ether. Ether is Akash. Akash is a Sanskrit word that means ether. It's primordial energy. It has its own consciousness. So whatever understandings or realizations about your fear that you need, we are calling in the energy that will unlock your ability to connect with it and understand it. Okay? Because I can't go through and tell each of you, every single one of you guys right now, what it is. But I want to train you to have the skills to be able to start figuring it out for yourself. Okay? All right, so everybody sit up nice and straight. Actually, everybody do a quick share for me before we get going here. This synchronized breathing, like I said, when we call in these powerful energies and open to expand, truthfully, it doesn't matter what I say to any of us here as we're doing it. The energy has its own consciousness. It's going to do the work it was designed to do on everybody who comes in contact with it. So please take a moment to do a solid for Team Light and share this out. All right? If every single one of you guys shares this out, I promise we can double the amount of people who are here in no time. All right? Katie's sending love to her bank account, even though it's bouncing worse than a Super Bowl. Awesome. Thank you, Kelly, for sharing. If you want to breathe Akash into your bank account right now, that's an awesome thing to do. Roxaline shared. Thank you very much. All of you guys who are good listeners, thank you for sharing. All right, we're going to do our breathing now. Katie, thank you for sharing. Okay, I want you guys to first set intention. Let's get really clear on what fear it is that you're breathing into. Thank you, Eva. Yes, you can say, I'm breathing into all of my fears. I release all of my fears and anything that has ever held me back before. You can do a blanket one like that if you want. Get specific is what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to have you hold the space for specificity. So allowing that biggest fear to come up for you. Okay, and now we're just going to, with our intention, breathe in the energy of the Akash. Let's connect with that Akash energy. Everybody, nice deep breath in. See a crystalline tube of light running up and down your spine, and with this exhale, ground yourself into the core of Mother Earth. And then with one more breath, send that crystalline column of light all the way up through all layers of dimensional reality as we know it, and anchoring into source energy, into the Akash. Just breathing, moving your chi, your life force energy, your prana, moving that awareness all the way through this column. So now, not only are we bringing in the energy of the Akash that we're going to bring into our fears just to help dissolve that energy, but we're perfectly connected with Mother Earth. So this energy will send back down into Mother Earth. It will help us release, as well as give this energy back to the planet for the programming of the collective. Okay? Okay, now I just want you to imagine breathing light energy into your fear. If you want to send it through your mouth, through your breath, if you want to send it through your heart space, however you want to send it, if you want to imagine that you're holding it out. Part of what makes you a more powerful alchemist and energy healer is your ability to use your imagination to guide your own process. So give yourself a little space to create. As we synchronize breathe now, we're going to breathe that Akash energy into our fear. 7 nice deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Gentle pause, exhale. And I want you to breathe with the knowing that not only are you shifting your microcosm, but everyone here, you're holding space in brother and sisterhood for everyone here. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Knowing that as you get stronger, dissolving your fears, you help your brothers and sisters do the same. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Recognizing that these fears that are coming up are just brilliant roadmaps showing us areas where we can simply use our breath to expand, to dissolve areas of density. Deep breath in. Pausing at the top and exhaling. Remember, breathing into your fear, breathing light of the Akash, the ether, into these areas of fear that are coming up for you right now. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Imagine now that these last few breaths you're clearing not only for yourself, but for the collective. Everybody here. I don't know if you guys felt that one feel different. That one felt different to me. Deep breath in. Good, one more nice deep breath. And exhaling. Good job, everybody. Don't rush that exhale and just allow yourself to slowly, slowly come on back. Very good, very good. Whew, the Akash energy is incredibly powerful. It, like I said, has its own consciousness and its ability to expand whatever is coming to the surface that you're ready to grow, whatever area, whether it's releasing or expanding or getting more comfortable using your healing gifts and skills and abilities. The Akashic Records have been such a beautiful assistant to me and my own process and those who come to me to work with me, because when we can unlock all of the information in the universe, we have infinite potential to expand. So this is just one of the ways that I love to show up for you guys in synchronized breathing. Of course, inside the Akashic Academy, we're doing 10 workshops every single month that are designed to be Jedi Lightworker training for all of you guys, whether you're just waking up or whether you're a seasoned Lightworker. It's very important that we have that space to continue to grow and nurture ourselves together. So if you resonate with coming and joining us inside of the Academy, check out our website, theakashicacademy.com. You can just scroll to the top of this page and click on it. There is a world of value and a world of expansion. Katie, Katie got kicked off. Were you the one who called it the other day the psychic playground? Somebody called it a playground for psychics inside the Akashic Academy. Yes, it is so fun and expansive inside of this space. So if you resonate with joining us and continue to not only expand your personal process of being an energy healer and facilitator, but expanding your business and expanding your opportunities to share in a bigger way, because we are all about lifting our light workers up. As you can see, our host, that was you, lifting up our host, creating space with our magazine for those of you with such a beautiful voice and such a beautiful message to shine. So thank you for being a part of what we got going on here. Namaste, everybody. Be sure to hang out. Andrea Lynn Jones is coming up at 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I look at my schedule. But she is a blast. She is so fun, so expansive, very knowledgeable. She is a kick to hang out with, so make sure you hang out with Andrea. Love you all, and I'll see you back here again.